Welcome back. On today's Living Green segment, we have two students in the studio with us to talk about a project they've been working on, an interesting project that's going to divert food waste into power. Thanks for being here this morning, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, tell me a little bit about this project and what's it all about, because as you've explained here to me, food waste makes up a lot of the waste in our landfills. What's the project?
So what we did at our school with the help of the West Lafayette's wastewater treatment plant was we collected West Side's food waste, and we sent it to the plant where it was converted into energy.
Yeah, it was a pilot study for about 2 weeks, and for 2 weeks the students, we had 2 trash cans next to each other, and they would put their food waste in one and their regular trash in the other, and then the wastewater treatment plant picked it up after lunch every day, and they would send it to the wastewater treatment plant.
Now, how did that go over? With all the students, were they grossed out by it, or were they really into it? Because I would think once you get used to doing it, it just becomes a way of life.
But after the first week, they would just do it on their own without anyone having to tell them what to do.
But the first week was a bit of a struggle for students to get used to.
And is this something you all are going to continue? Is the administration on board with it, or is that the plan eventually?
Well, eventually that's what we hope would happen. After we completed the pilot study, we actually made a restaurant survey, and we sent it out to restaurants for them to complete to see if they would be willing to train their staff to do the same.
Well, it is interesting, some of the statistics that you gave me here, because it seems like food waste does make up a lot. 40% of all the food produced in the U.S. is wasted.
I know.
Yeah.
And do you think that restaurants may be on board in order to maybe it makes less trash for them even?
Yeah, we've talked to some, and they are willing, because even if it doesn't save them money, they think it will be a very environmentally friendly way of getting rid of their food waste. So.
Well, and you guys are both freshmen, right?
Yes.
So why did you decide to even do this in the first place? Because that's pretty admirable that you would make a stand like this.
Well, we started out doing a renewable energy project, and we read an article about the new anaerobic digester that the wastewater treatment plant purchased, and also the new food grinder that they got. And so this was one of the ideas that came to mind.
Well, it's a great idea, and I commend you both, and thanks for coming in and telling us more about it. And it's something that's here in West Lafayette that a lot of people may not be aware of.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here.
Thank
Thank
you
you so much.
We'll come up at 6:30. We'll take a look at this morning's top stories, including